Welcome back to Jimodism Total Nerdery channel. Today I will show you my very nice efficient aluminium production, which is not as horrible as this thing. I mean, I just fixed this place so it kind of works much better. As you can clearly see, we don't get any more stuck resources here because we have a very interesting and efficient recycling system. Yeah, this one. Anyways, let's move on. I am very much ashamed that our main mode of transportation happens to still be trucks or cargo transportation. That's called something else. Logistics. And we are working on a train line. However, I can promise you that my beautiful aluminium production works very much better than this horrible main base where I spend most of my time. So let us make a little visit to the beautiful aluminium production that we almost never see. And let us get there with a little speed boosted car, which we unfortunately have to get out of before it blasts the ground, because I think we'll die. And yeah, let's go. It's pretty sad, I kind of get lost when I'm trying to drive around in this world still. But here we can see a beautiful view of the first bits of the train line going out on top of here. Yeah. So I recently discovered that it's completely impossible to make a single track train. You'll actually have to make full circle, which kind of sucks, but well. So we are making a full circle. The project is bigger than I thought, so I guess we'll just hook up everything. We can probably take all our resources to the new top base because it's much nicer. But that will take a long time, so you'll see you'll see about that much in the future. Yeah, well, anyways, I've stopped picking up the summer loops because apparently you don't use them for anything. We decided to make a little Mark 5 band of beautiful aluminium sheets and such. I think it's aluminium sheets and heat sinks. We got them going to our base straight off. But we can of course access them. I mean, the factory, which is upgraded and very beautiful and sadly won't see too many visits. But here we are. The outlines of the factory. We shall indeed park here and go into cinematic mode. I think I'll need to change to another. I don't know what's better. Beryl nut's my favorite. Okay, so here we have a little storage container, so it can kind of store materials if we don't get a smooth flow. It's nice to have some kind of buffer there. On here we actually have a facility that produces concrete, and I wanted a lot of concrete when I built this, so I set it up then. I made it look nice, and now everything just goes into the sink together with excess aluminium that we stopped at because it wasn't, you know, it's not actually filling them up. We kind of use them faster, but yeah. So there we are. Anyways, here we can see our beautiful aluminium facility. It's pretty large and pretty beautiful. So let's just make a little circling around it, and yeah, I can show you its features. Oh. So, here we kind of have the main entrance, and back here we kind of have the back side, or so can we say, of the factory. And it's kind of very nice. We have copper coming in from two smelters and one mine there, going straight into the facility to make aluminium clad copper sheets, or whatever they're called. So here we have some base that just a maintenance area, and here we can kind of go into the main entrance. It's not super beautiful, but I'm very happy with design, and it's much more efficient and better set up than basically anything else I have. So here we have it. And I'm going to show you its features in more details, of course. So, we need to kind of get out a little bit and just look at the beginning of the setup here. We have excess coal trying to power this little extra power source here. It's kind of going pretty slow, but it's running along. And here we have our bauxite miner. It's a miner that's an 88% of a clock speed to kind of be a little bit more efficient, and it goes into 3 different places. Indeed, here we have 3 of these guys making aluminium solution, and they are all doing it on regular 100% to keep it matched up. We have some buffers going here just to keep the flows nice and steady, and all of them are going into this thing. Here we have aluminium scrap making at regular 100% speed. Very beautiful. We have silica coming in from a quartz mine, which we can visit on the way home. So you can see that production is going pretty full speed. It's pretty heavy. You'll need a lot of silica, because these scraps are of course going into this one, the foundry, which makes aluminium ingots. And I don't like aluminum, it sounds weird, it's called aluminium. I don't know if it's British or American English, but aluminium is the correct way to pronounce it according to me. Anyways, this thing has it on 150%, so we just boosted it once to have a steady 100% efficiency. And it takes scraps and silica and makes, of course, aluminium ingots. To even make these scraps, we of course need coke, petroleum coke, and that is of course produced by our raw oil. Before we go through and show you the rest, I'm going to show you the raw oil. The raw oil comes from really far away, and when I say, oh god, really far, I mean, where is the map? X, Z, right. Okay, so here we have, here's our aluminium facility, and, oh god, well, that's really far away. I think it's around here somewhere. We have, yeah, and it's gone all the way. It's a really extensive pipeline. You can see it in previous videos if you're interested. It's just too long. And that's not the silica. Here we have, here we have locomotive, yes. Here we have the silica, and that basically goes here. Kind of far, but kind of works. Anyways, here we have our beautiful crude oil going into here, because we have a beautiful pipeline. And it is divided between 2 of these. These make rubber and oil residue, heavy oil residue and rubber. And they are just producing that at full speed because we actually need more rubber, but we have this kind of local efficient production because why not? And the rest of the coke goes into that one, and everything should be basically made, yeah, into heavy oil residue. And that, yeah, makes petroleum coke. Very nice. And that setup is working pretty efficiently. I think it's flows pretty good. We don't need exactly all of the petroleum coke because some of it, as you can see, goes into our extra power production over there. Pretty efficient. Here we have all our aluminium ingots goes into this thing. It makes all-clad of aluminium sheets with copper. Where did I get copper from? Probably because it needs. And it's boosted to 200%, so it kind of makes them pretty quick. You can see. We kind of make them the same way, but we only need one of them. which is very nice. We could divide them up by 2, but I didn't have space for that. Yeah, so that's why. The excess rubber, as you probably have guessed, goes into this thing, and it has an overflow of these things, and make heat sinks out of them as fast as it can. We probably can draw this down a little bit, but I just didn't care enough to actually set it like that. Yeah, so that is our aluminium production facility in a very efficient, nice setup that I think works pretty well. And I'm very happy with the factory actually. Let's have another look inside here. Let's just go up here. Here we can go up on the roof. Beautiful, and we even have like access ways to it. So I don't know why anyone in the right mind with a jetpack would do this, but you can walk up here. Like, I almost do not want to start over this game because, damn it, the jetpack is so beautiful. I just don't want to live without it. Anyways, let's locate this car and follow this silica line so you can see that too. Because it's part. The oil refining is just a too long pipeline with all too much power to basically power the thing, and it's just an oil pump, so it's not much to show. Kilometers upon kilometers of oil pipeline. I mean, I don't think it's very interesting. I don't know if the silica line is more interesting, but can't really tell you why, but I kind of think my silica setup's a little bit nice, so let's just go there so you can kind of see how it looks like. I think it's pretty cool. Alright, a lot of hills later, you can see the production. Oh, beautiful. This is just a simple silica producing setup. It looks like complete shit because it kind of is, and it's enclosed so you can't see the misery inside. I will not show you the misery inside, because if you only see this beautiful box, you can kind of pretend that I actually can make nice looking factories that are not a mess. It's actually a mess inside, don't tell anyone. But that's that place, so yeah. And it actually only gives us the overflow, I think. Or does it? No, this is just a merger, never mind. This facility, our old silica facility, does produce a lot of the silica as well. I think we have too much silica. We can boost the shit out of this aluminium place and still probably provide. But this old silica place also produces it. Unfortunately, we should probably turn down the silica of the new factory, because this old, beautiful pink facility does, yeah, it does produce too much silica, because the rest of the silica goes into this miserable station and is taken by trucks all over to main base over there, just to be used up in the scrap refining, scrap breakdown trash bin. Yeah, it's just placed in the trash bin. It's really sad. So, but I don't care too much about that, because I want to get back in making trains. And when my train is finally made, I will make a video on how to make trains, because it wasn't as easy, because I just wanted a single rail train, but I can't. So I'm gonna make a tutorial about how to set up trains, of course, and I'm gonna show you the train first. So do stay tuned. I mean, subscribe if you already haven't, and I'll see you in future videos. This is your host, Jimmy, signing out. Bye bye.